Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so this is going to be a Divine Feminine check-in. First off, I'm just going to see what the Divine wants us to know and take it from there. So thank you, Divine Creator. What is it that the Divine Feminine Collective needs to know about things right now? Let's get more specific than that. So I just keep hearing career and mission, abundance. So what is it that the Divine Feminines need to know at this time regarding career, abundance, mission? What did we get? 5 of Swords and 4 of Swords. So this is free will and this is integration. Beautiful. So we got this yesterday as what's holding back union. Our free will choices are what makes the difference in our reality on every level. The 4 of Swords is a card of rest, integration, taking a pause, learning, letting things sink in, using our intuition to identify the lessons in things. So Divine Feminines, this is really talking about going deeply, using your analytical mind to decide, define, discover what you've learned recently on the journey in your life. Your life is up to you. This is saying it's what you make of it. And so it's time to do a little bit more of the work to decide what that is for you. Let's get more information. Let's get a Starseed Oracle and go kind of 5D with this. So what resonance can the Divine Feminines focus on? What frequency? Beautiful. We got Seal of Venus. This is like a protection bubble that comes in when you are needing to take a pause, to reconsider where you're at and move forward with more empowerment and accountability. This card talks about being in a circle of protection, possibly introverted, possibly, whatever your circumstances are right now, you might find yourself in solitude. It's a protection spiritually for you right now, is what I'm getting, Divine Feminine. So this literally says elemental magic, self-love, and protection. Self-care and self-love can be touching in with your beliefs, your awareness of your reality in the moment, and asking, are you in alignment with what you truly want, what you truly believe? Are you seeing the truth that sets you free? Your heart is so wise, Divine Feminine. And this is a moment where you can really muster the courage or the insight to say, this is how I see things. This is what I want. I feel confident. I feel comfortable going forward towards it, because if I don't, I won't be living my truth. That's what I'm getting there. So let's get a little bit more. I'm going to get a little bit more specific and ask emotionally, what does, so we're getting this King of Cups, Divine Masculine energy in the reverse. So right now you're not meant to be focusing on your Divine Masculine, is what I'm getting. Emotionally, you're needing to take stock of your DM not showing up right now in some way. Maybe they are. But it's time to focus on yourself. For some, if you've been confused about a period of solitude away from your person, it's for protection purposes, so that you can really see the dynamic, see what you bring to the table emotionally. This is emotional volatility as well. And I feel it needs to be said here that if you're looking at dynamics and patterns of relation with you and your DM, and you're noticing that there are hurdles, bumps, awkward energy, it's not flowing smoothly. This is really saying unhook, because your person has not been balanced, and so they're not treating you from a place of balance. This is a big eye-opener for some divine feminines, because we treat others how we treat ourselves. Our internal dialogue indicates our worldview, and we approach everything from that perspective. So this is really saying unhook from anything that you've been taking personally, and really look at how, if it didn't feel good to you, you're probably picking up on the emotionality or the volatility of your divine masculine, and it has not necessarily been just your, you've been taking it personally. You've been thinking that there's something you could do, or if only you said it more clearly. It's time to realize that this person also is human and has faults, and has not been conducting themselves with maturity and mastery. And so just let go of their shortcomings and stop making them your shortcomings. Somebody needed to hear that today. Okay, on the conscious mind, what is this free will? I love how this is a continuation of yesterday's message. If you haven't watched yesterday's reading, it was saying that free will is the thing that's holding back union, meaning streamlining our thoughts in the appropriate direction will bring alignment. Okay, so on the conscious mind, what can the divine feminines know regarding free will integration at this moment? What is applicable? Oh wow, the Son of Cups. Yeah, the Father of Cups and the Son of Cups. Son of Cups in reverse is self-care. So on the conscious mind, do a little checklist and find out, where can you honor yourself, your preferences, your heart's truth a little more? Where can you be kinder to yourself? Where can you genuinely value yourself more as a sacred being, as a conscious being, as a considerate, kind, loving being who's done their best? Where can you see that? Where can you bring your actions further into alignment? Where can you bring your conduct further into love, so that you've done your best? Never mind, an eye for an eye. Unhook from that behavior. Conduct yourself impeccably. That does not mean that you are a stale, fuddy-duddy, not fun, no humor person. Have fun with it. Live. But don't bully yourself and beat yourself up. This is another message of worthiness, divine feminines. Consciously know your worth. And that is only found when you see your heart and your motives, and you just understand your purity and know that you can play from that place, that you can be blameless and still have fun, that you can live without guilt and shame. Just don't let your higher self down. Don't do things that you don't feel good about. And then let everyone else mind their own business. And if people show up in your world, honor what's presenting to you in your reality. Otherwise, go about your merry way and seek out ways to do that in the highest, so that you bring joy into every day. It's your free will choice to do that, and only you know what your idea of fun is authentically. Find people, places, and things, activities that are in alignment with that. And, you know, even though we're talking, I did start this as career and mission. I just saw 1010. This is talking about integrating consciously throughout everything you do, bringing this attitude of freedom, of joy, of sacred safety into what you do to earn your money, where you hang out in your free time, what you do there. All of it is seamless. This is a new layer of bringing yourself to the table across the board. You don't have to wear different hats for different things. You can if you want. But I'm getting the feeling that honoring yourself for who you truly are is the big message here. Finding ways to bring love just a little bit more into your daily expression, your daily way of earning income. Not holding back that developmental edge that brings more of you in to all of the things you spend your time on. That's the mission. You know, that is the gift of life, is to push the limit, not in a repressed and rebellious way, but push the limit. This is the true definition of anarchy, is daring to be yourself in more and more loving ways everywhere you can. And as you do that, it gives everyone else permission to do the same, and it takes the burden out of life. It takes the contrived arrangements out of life. It's not unprofessional to show up as a bright light, a pioneer in the ways of you. Love yourself a little bit more today. A double dog dare ya, divine feminines. Okay, in the physical realm, what can we get? What is it that the divine feminines can see regarding their free will in the physical? Yeah, we got the Two of Coins. And it fell on the Father of Cups here, the card that I took to reference the divine masculine. Since we are in a twin flame reading right now, I'm not surprised that divine masculine showed up front row and center. So making the changes, you know, we talked about this being perspective and seeing someone else's actions as representative of where they're at, not necessarily where you're at. If you're not in alignment with the way that things have been rolling out, make those changes. We teach others how to treat us. Really let that sink in. If someone isn't treating us the way that we desire to be treated, we have the opportunity to love ourselves enough to take space, walk away, and forgive. But we can always communicate that a little bit more sincerely, clearly. That only comes from doing the inner work to see things for what they are. In the name of eternal love, look at this. And the butterfly here of transformation. This is baby steps in the physical. The new you showing up in honoring of self. Honoring is a really important word I'm feeling to go into here, because ego would have a misalignment of inferiority or superiority, and this is a very balanced motion of transformed expression based on having deeply seen what truly soothes your soul, serves the name of love, and conducting yourself in all things really being present with what you're putting out there energetically into the material realm. And just as those messages of self-love came through, this is baby steps of showing the world the real you, not in showy ways, but in genuine decision making. Every time we make a decision, we have the opportunity, the free will, to apply the wisdom that we've gained. And if you're not seeing how this journey can benefit your entire life, the tact, the timing, the diplomacy, the thoughtfulness, the consideration, the depth this has stimulated in you, Divine Feminine, you're missing the point of this whole thing. Okay, but I know you're not, because you're following this and it's the real deal. Okay, let's get into, for any Divine Masculines cross-watching, what is your Divine Feminine thinking and feeling about the connection? How are they feeling about you on the heart space? What are they wishing for the connection at this time? What actions are being taken? I just saw the Six of Cups, which is soulmate reunion, and the Four of Wands. What is the biggest challenge for the Divine Feminines at this time? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? And where did I go? Where are the Divine Feminines moving? What energy are the Divine Feminines moving into regarding this connection? Okay, what are they thinking on the mind space? We got the King of Cups in the reverse again, everybody. So Divine Feminines are carefully considering where to invest their time, energy, money, and focusing more on self. On my table, this is Divine Feminine looking to the past for information this way, looking at ways that they have invested in situations and looking for the balance, looking for the takeaways, looking for the wisdom, and setting the intention to only invest where it's appropriate, no longer on wishful thinking, no longer based on the volatility of another, but the consistency found in the steadfast adherence to the seasons, to their own flow, the self-sustaining system. Divine Feminines are investing in themselves more and more. And that does not bring contrary energy to this King of Cups. It just removes the importance of this other person and realigns the priority scale to the connection of knowing, the divine connection for the feminines. It's like finally you've seen the light, Divine Feminines, and you can't base your decisions on this other person who may not be navigating, you know, in your highest and best interest, because there's a bumpy ride going on over here. Divine Masculines are learning and opening and seeing, but life is bringing them some sincere examples right now that might be rocking their boat, and Divine Feminines know that they have to take care of themselves right now. They can't, oh, I just heard they can't look at their Divine Masculine as, you know, a prize. The prize is really falling in love with self and investing in self here. That is not to say that it can't work together. That is to say that that's the way it will work together. What is on the heart space for the Divine Feminines? Oh, the Devil and the Seven of Cups. This is confusion in the upright. In the reverse, this is like so many options. But really, look at that. There's one clear option. In the reverse, that unconditional love, the clear option is highlighted and a path through the fog is cleared. This is giving me the feeling of precision. For the divine feminines have you, divine masculine, on their heart space, and they are walking through the densest attributes of the 3D with a torch of love, a torch of consciousness into the depths of the illusion. Separation, I heard, distance, you know, so close yet so far away. This is giving me the feeling of being incubated, or, you know, it's very like womb-like there. So there's a gestation period here where divine feminines are truly understanding you're not in this alone, but right now, to each their own. And the devil energies would have the twins believe that there is a going it alone energy going on, but love sees the big picture. It's like we as the viewer looking at how close these two are together, how similar they are, how united at this time they are. They're doing the same thing, exactly the same thing. The mirroring there is profound. And yet, unless we become the eyes of love, we can't see this. We're locked in our little room here. That seal of Venus is really like this. Each counterpart is within this sacred circle right now. But the illusion is that there is separation. I want to say it again, exactly the same. This is unity consciousness, when we can step back and see that we're all going through similar things, and we can really put ourselves in the other one's position and not feel so isolated and alone. Okay, what are the divine feminines wishing for the connection? Ace of Wands and celebration. They want oh yeah, I definitely heard they want sexy time. Divine feminines just want to play. They want the spark to come in. They want to express themselves. They want to be creative with you, divine masculines. They want no holds barred. They want to make love flat out. They want to just be free without the pretense, without the self-consciousness. They don't want to feel the blockage in this connection. They want the free flow. They want everything to be lit up in this connection. They definitely want to celebrate with you. They don't want the separation anymore. They never did want it. But they really want to just give up the fight and be united. I'm hearing the two shall become one. They just want to merge with you, divine masculine. They just want to make love. They want to be with you on every level. They just want to have fun with you. They want to celebrate the freedom. They want to put aside all the fear, all the games, everything that's not essential, and just I heard devour you in love already. They just want to lose themselves in your embrace, your friendship, the safety. I'm hearing the divine feminines saying, I just want to relax with you. I just want it to be easy. All of the other details don't matter anymore. Can't we just come together? Whew. where's the what what actions are being taken? Oh, Three of Cups again. So we just had this. I love it when the wish directly relates to the action, because that is an indication of alignment. So we have Three of Cups. Three of Cups says joy and celebration. I'm reading it strictly as joy and celebration. Sometimes it's a third party card, but we just have it again. We can't. Divine Feminines, you are going for what you wish. You are really, look at all the cups. The Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment. The Three of Cups is celebration and friendship. You're not holding back anymore, Divine Feminines. You're just living your life. You are being you. That is the framework. That is, you know, you're putting down your self-consciousness because you have become someone who can trust themselves. You now know what you want and you're not afraid to go for it. You've taken so many of the conditions out of your expression of self. And if you haven't done that fully, Divine Feminines, you are setting that as your meditation so that life truly can be for the living. Harmonization, I'm hearing. Okay, what is the biggest challenge? The destined path. Queen of Swords in the reverse can be bad attitude, can be lack of communication, can be needing to cut things out. So Divine Feminines, the challenge is discovering still in that 4 and 5 of Swords that we got at the beginning, what to cut out, what thoughts don't serve, what perspectives are futile or not your idea of fun. This is the hard knocks lessons that there are certain things, even your Divine Masculine, that need to be let go of, released, so that you can continue to follow your destined path and become the individual that you are destined to be. This is a card of patience. It's a card of faith. And going forward with simplicity and freedom, authenticity, truth, even through the dark night of uncertainty, and cutting out everything that does not fill you with the wonder, the awesome wonder of the night sky, of life, of this mystery here in this incarnation. What is the spirit guided solution? Wow. Cut out anxiety, cut out the confusion, cut out the sleepless nights, Divine Feminine. Cut out everything brought to you by the hand of others. Stop engaging in things that don't serve. Use discipline, Divine Feminine. Don't get caught up in futile battles. Don't buy into the paradigms of fear. Don't try and make yourself conform to what others would say or have you do. Master your thoughts. Master your speech. Master your actions. These are the source of your anxiety, all the things you think you should be doing outside of what your heart tells you. Take heart, Divine Feminines. Don't give credibility to opinions and thoughts and suggestions from others that don't resonate with you. Come into your leadership, come into your knowing, come into your fullness of expression of love in all things. Just keep surrendering to that, keep releasing, keep letting go into that alignment. Where are the divine feminines taking their energy towards this connection? We have Four of Cups. Look at this huge cup of love. So many cups today. First off, this is progress. We got the Three of Cups twice. And so here are the Three of Cups again, backed by this phenomenal, humongous cup of unconditional love. And we have alignment. So divine feminines, you're coming into alignment. We have the Tower as well. Something is transforming your entire foundation right now, and it is your conscious evolution, I'm being told. So continue to restructure. You know, when the Tower is in the reverse like this, it can indicate that you're in the rebuilding phase after dismantling your reality. This can mean that you're picking up the rubble and creating a new thing. The Five of Swords and Four of Swords from the beginning of the reading is just that. Reclaiming your ability to use the building blocks that have come before in new ways. That's also the definition of genius. Using what's already there in new ways. In more loving ways in this case. The lessons, the observations, the blessings. I had it come through the other day that the divine feminines are building a healing temple in their hearts. And as we build that temple within our hearts, we manifest that same holy of holies, that same heaven on earth outside of ourselves in our reality. We contribute from that inner alignment and we make things better. It's like we have a magic wand with sparkles and fairy dust in our reality, because it just becomes lush. Things grow, things flourish, good things are encouraged all around us when we have eyes to see and we live from that alignment. Okay, for the, what do we want to do here? Okay, I'll get a Beyond Lemuria card. Let's do one for the divine masculines. Divine masculines, I salute you if you've watched this video. I do have quite a large masculine viewership. I think a lot more than many readers. I think I'm like, I don't know, it's got to be up close to 20% at this point. But let's see, for the masculines. I know you're out there. Violet Flame. Wow, we got so many here. So, divine masculines. Where's my guidebook? There it is. Okay. Violet Flame, 52. I'm just going to read the tops of the guidebook entries here because they give the keywords. So, divine masculines, your psychic toolkit. Recentering practices, deepening your energetic awareness, clearing your aura, healthy energetic boundaries, protection, removing trauma from your field, maintaining a high vibration, rebalancing after times of raised frequency. You've gone through a growth spurt, divine masculine, so now that your eyes are open to what you didn't see before, it's time to clear, protect, set new intentions, and rise. Next card is Starseer. So remember, you can, if you've watched this, divine masculines, have another run through this one and really let your own divine feminine energy benefit from what's being shown in the cards today and integrate it, I'm being told. And for you divine feminines watching these divine masculine cards, definitely integrate your divine masculine attribute here. So Starseer, listen to your intuition, trust the holistic journey, dreams finding their way into being, the bigger picture, a more aligned outcome than expected, clarity of the greater path. Divine masculines, focus on you. It's all coming together. I'm being reminded to show you that you and your divine feminine are two peas in a pod, and it may not look like that at all times, but you really are. Get out of ego, get out of judgment, get out of self-judgment and condemnation, get out of any projections on your feminine, and just realize we are all in this together. Throat chakra. I don't know why that's bringing up tears, divine masculines, but someone really needed to take that to heart. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, and authenticity. Step into that, my dear divine masculine. Only you can do you. And that's the best way to do your divine feminine. As you. Okay. Starseed Elemental. Divine masculines. Such beautiful cards. 45. I am not going to wipe these tears off of my face. You know, divine masculines, I'm also being led to tell you that when we're taught to wipe our tears away, it can be a show of guilt and shame, or shame. If we wipe our tears away, yeah, they're tickling, and I'm trying to prove a point right now. I'm being stubborn, but if we wipe our tears away, it can be that we're trying to hide it. We're allowed to cry. We are allowed to have these tears come down our faces. It's okay. It's okay to show that. Starseed Elemental. Children as teachers, fun, lightheartedness, joy, laughter, newly incarnated souls, the child within, maintaining an exquisite perspective, wonder, and imagination. Spend time with your children. Be like a child, divine masculines. You're allowed to be that sweetness. You are allowed to feel ill-equipped, to redo it, to step out of the world, to find safety, to find gentleness, to find connection with your divine feminine. They were tickling. There's no shame. And to really just come back into the goodness of life. It's not boring, divine masculines, to come back into safety. You don't have to be so hard. You don't have to be so stoic. You don't have to fear love. You don't have to run from it. It's cozy in there. Okay, a card for divine feminines. Oh, jeez. Divine feminines. What do the divine feminines need to care? Okay. Unique gifts. 55. Ooh, changes. So we have been touching on the changes of the personal unique path here today in the reading, divine feminines. Your superpowers, a sense of purpose, the meaning behind your quirks, exploring your interests, shortcomings as unique, undiscovered skills. So stop looking at yourself through the judgment lens of what you think others think of you, and just celebrate your uniqueness, divine feminines. There is no one like you. You are an extraordinary gem. Divine feminines, keep on keeping on. Ooh, much love, everyone. Bye for now.